we need to talk about a deeply concerning story that's developing right now in Nigeria. Gunmen have attacked a school, and we're going to break down the initial reports on this abduction in Kebbi State.
And let's get right to the heart of it. The core fact is just tragic and stark. 25 girls have been taken from their school. This is the horrifying event we'll be examining. Okay, so let's dive into what we actually know about the attack itself. This is based on the first reports coming from AP News. 25. Just let that number sink in for a moment. That's the number of students reported to have been taken. And, every single one of those numbers is a person, a family, an entire community just thrown into crisis. An attack on this scale isn't random. It's a calculated act, right? It targets a place that should be a sanctuary for learning, and it's designed to spread fear far, far beyond the school's walls.
The location here is absolutely key. This was a girls' boarding school in Kebbi State, a place where students both live and learn. So targeting a school like this, and specifically one for girls, well, it shows a really clear intent to terrorize and exploit a vulnerable group, disrupting not just their education, but their entire lives.
Beyond the abductions, though, the attack had other immediate and tragic consequences. It's so important that we look at the full scope of the violence that day.
And this is just devastating. The violence didn't stop with the abductions. During the raid, at least one staff member was killed. So this means we're not just looking at a kidnapping, but a fatal assault. The school community is now grieving a death on top of all the uncertainty and terror for their missing students.
Of course, an event of this magnitude demands an official response. So let's turn to the government's reaction. This information is being reported by the Lagos Post Online. The government's official response has been a very firm pledge, and that is, quote, to secure their release and bring the attackers to justice. So you have this dual promise, right? Rescue and retribution. And that really sets the benchmark now against which the official response is going to be measured by the nation and by the world. So we have the certainty of a tragic attack, and we have the promise of an official response. But the one question that truly matters for those 25 girls and for their families, well, it's still unanswered. What comes next?